Hi everybody, Queen Tay here. So today we are going to be discussing how to find the best agencies for you when it comes to travel nursing. We all know that that can be a very overwhelming time just trying to find what's perfect for you. So stick with me because at the end of this video, I will tell you my top three to four agencies that I tend to work with. So stay tuned and I'll give you some tips and tricks. So first things first, there are over 340 some odd agencies that you can pick for travel nursing within the US. So you're thinking, wow, like how am I going to decide which one that I want to be with? So ultimately, once you know, a lot of nurses tend to get their referrals from other nurses, other travel nurse friends, which is absolutely fine. I think word of mouth is great, especially with the social media craze that we live in now. So I think, you know, that social media is definitely a benefit to finding a few agencies. So after choosing the agencies that you want to look at, what benefits does this agency have over this agency and what is best for you? You want to follow your heart and what's best for you. So just looking into 401k packages, tuition reimbursement, you know, the benefits, the medical benefits that they have to offer. You want to look into all of these little things and what is most important to you. Now, some nurses carry their own their own health insurance. So some nurses carry their own health insurance. So you may not be worried about what benefits this company or this specific agency has. Some people might be looking to go back to school. So some people might think, okay, the tuition reimbursement portion is important. So you have to think about what is important to you and where you are in your life. I'll say this, starting with about 3 agencies is good. And I say this because, one, every agency is not going to have the hospitals you want. Every agency is not going to have the location that you want. So every agency is not going to have the hospitals and the time frame that you want. So you want to think about those things. You know, if you want to start your contract in, say, August, or, you know, you want to have options because say your one agency doesn't have any hospitals in the area you want to go to in August, that start in August. So having more than one agency will also allow you to have more negotiating power when it comes to pay. You might have all of the agencies that you're working with, they may all be able to provide you with the same hospital, but they all are going to have different pay. So you want to be able to have more negotiating power when it comes to your hospital, your pay rate, your contract. So you want to be able to have that as an option. And the reason why I say start with 3 is because I know it is a lot of paperwork, right? It's a lot of, you know, just paperwork and references and just, it's a lot to go through to sign up with each agency. So I know that signing up with more than 3 agencies can be very, very overwhelming. But I say this, when you start with 3 and then as you slowly start to get your contracts and you start to work, then it gives you the option to just maybe add one additional agency and then, you know, slowly add your agencies on. I mean, some people I know have like 10 agencies. Now, granted, I think that is way too many to be working with all at the same time. And honestly, you know, when you find your agency, you tend to stick with those 1 or 2 agencies or 3 agencies that you really fall in love with. I also want to talk about finding your recruiters. So a lot of nurses will refer you, or like your friends might refer you to the recruiter that they work with. And of course, if you sign with that agency, you do get a referral bonus, which is always nice for your friends. So just know that is the case. Also, you know, I know sometimes like you'll see on these Facebook forum groups where it's like travel nurse groups, you'll see a lot of recruiters on there. So just know that however you refer, you're giving someone that travel bonus. So yes, that your friends might refer you to a recruiter that they absolutely love, but that recruiter is not working out well for you. I have had this happen before, believe me. I have had a good experience with it, and I've also had a bad experience with it, where it just wasn't the same connection. So, you know, you do have the option. If you are not working well with your recruiter, you can always switch your recruiter. Just know that that is available to you. So don't feel like you're stuck. Don't feel like you have to go to a whole nother agency because you are not happy with your recruiter. I experienced that before, and I was able to get a new recruiter very easily. Also, you know, sometimes with recruiters, you can feel like a dollar sign because ultimately they get paid when you get paid. So I know some people say the recruiters, they're like best friends with their recruiters after working with them for a certain amount of time. And I do have to say, like, I have one recruiter who I absolutely love. She will hustle her tail off for me. And honestly, this was like my second agency of choice. I've been in situations where I felt like I was just being thrown assignments that were the highest paid assignments. And I had to like sit down and explain that my peace of mind is more important than a dollar sign. Now, granted, we all come into travel nursing for the money, of course. Well, for nursing first, but we also like the addition of being able to make more money and travel and live your best life and be able to pay off debt or save money, whatever your reason is. Like, I know that that's our reason for, you know, coming into travel nursing or the benefit of travel nursing, but I don't want to feel like a dollar sign. My peace of mind. So, you know, I was being asked to do a contract that was like 4 nights a week. Honey, I'm in my 30s and I've been doing nursing for well over 13 years. And guess what? No, ma'am. I'm not on a grind like that anymore. Like, I am solely here to just enjoy the benefit of being able to travel, being able to get paid while I'm doing it, pay off some debts. You know, I want a house built in another year or two. I do own a home, but I want to have another house built. So I'm really out here just trying to establish some new financial goals and some new personal goals for myself. I'm not working 48 hours a week at night. It's just not happening. So I had to have that conversation with my recruiter, and then after that, we have been best friends. So she's actually really, really good. It was a time like my nursing contract got canceled, and she found me a job within like 4 hours. So whereas though my other recruiter from my other agency, who I was having a really challenging time with, she wasn't communicating with me. She really didn't seem like she was interested in working with me. You know, her response times were so delayed, and I just, you know, I had given her about 2 different opportunities and she fell through, and that was it for me. So I had to get a new recruiter. So my top agencies that I personally tend to work with are, drum roll please, Aya Healthcare, Emerald Health Services, TrueStaff, and FastStaff. FastStaff will, just as their name, they will get you contracts or offer you contracts that start within like a week or a couple days. So, you know, if that is suitable for your lifestyle where you can just kind of up and go within a few days, FastStaff's great for that. They also offer the highest pay rates that I've seen. Aya Healthcare is also nationally known. They have contracts in hospitals from east to west, north to south. They cover the entire country as well. So they've been great. Same with Emerald Health Services, awesome company. And TrueStaff. Again, I personally like to work with companies that work around the entire country. Those are my top 4. Now, there are a whole lot of other awesome agencies out here, but those are the ones that I chose to work with for now. As long as they keep doing me as well as they have been. So, you know, these are just some of the things that you want to keep in mind when it comes to picking your recruiters and making the decision that's best for you. Do your research. I mean, I will go to Google when it comes to like reviews, because a lot of nurses will go online and they'll do their reviews of certain agencies and their certain experience. Granted, you can have a different experience with that same company that someone else had a bad experience with. So you want to keep that in mind as well. All right, so if you guys have any other questions, I will be bringing you some more tips on travel nursing. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I will be dropping gems weekly, or maybe sometimes twice a week, depending on how tired I am. All right, so if you do have any other questions, concerns, please be sure to drop them in the comments below. Love you all. Peace out.